Welcome back to the channel, Adam from RC Action Australia. Today's video, we're just going to wrap up the 1998 Ford Escort Custom. If you would have seen my previous video, we did a quick unboxing of the TT02 kit that Tamiya has just released. So you can click the link above and check that one out. Now I haven't built the chassis. I do plan on building the TT02 Monte Carlo WRX there. I've got a lot of hop-ups coming for that chassis, so I don't really know if I'm going to build the chassis that this car sits on, as I do have a few other chassis like the one that it's sitting on that I can use for display purposes. Now, in that first video, I did talk about doing that custom Marlboro design. I think it's come out quite nice. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, but I think it's turned out nice. It was a freehand design that I'd done, just basically looking at some pictures. Tamiya have done some previous rally editions of this car with some other liveries, but I felt that I really wanted to go something different, and I've been wanting to tackle this Marlboro design in the past on some cars, but I just haven't had the confidence to do it. So I guess just showcasing the car in today's video, plus I'll go through some of the steps and some of my advice if you want to sort of replicate or make your own custom livery. So let's go out and check it out. Unfortunately, like I said, I don't have a running chassis at the moment, and we've just gone into a bit of a lockdown where I live. So I'll take it outside, we'll get some photos, and then we'll come back in and I'll tell you how, or some tips to recreate something or do your own custom liveries. What an awesome day, let's get out and start painting. Before we paint, we have to clean the body shell and finish cutting out the body. I highly recommend an assortment of masking tapes, just so you can get a really good pinstriped edge and great coverage. As you can see, we've put down the red. It's time to remove the masking, see how our masking lines went, and if all's well, move on to spray painting the white. Once you're happy with the colours, it's then time to start applying the decals. Okay, so now that we've taken a quick look at the car, I personally think it looks fantastic. If you do as well, let me know in the comments down below. I also have a Facebook page and an Instagram page, so head over to those. I'll put all the links in the description down below. I post lots of other bits and pieces on there as well. And I've currently got a bit of a dirt thrasher project happening at the moment, and as you can see, I've got the body for this one up here. It's been some nice weather here, so I've gone out and done a few painting of some bodies just to catch up with some projects. So that's coming on the channel too soon. So back to the car here. I'll put some pictures up here to the right hand side of me, just to sort of map out how I came up with the livery here. So in that first video that I did, obviously I spoke about the decals that I had. The F201 Ferrari Marlboro decals, and they're the decals that I used for the body. Now I did have a sort of quick look at the body I sized up the decals and worked out roughly where I wanted them to go on the body themselves before I sort of started with the masking and overall design. So what I first did is when I paint anyway, I always paint the brightest colour or the darkest colour first. That way you can back it with your lightest colour to give it more pop. Now, what did we do first up? I worked out the livery design that I wanted to go for, so the paint lines and the classic Marlboro triangular pattern here and on the back as well. So I mapped those out with some pinstripe tape, and then what I did was I masked off the sections that I wanted to keep white. I went outside, I sprayed the body with 3 coats of the red. Now, a big tip that I can give you is when you are doing and you want some crisp lines on your painting, very, very light coats and let it dry for about 15-20 minutes between coats. That way you don't get the build-up on the masking, and therefore you won't get any bleeding or run lines through your masking tape. So that's one piece of advice that I can give you. So once I was happy with the red, I then peeled off all the masking that was covering the sections that I was then going to paint white. And then what happened was it always pays to just check your masking. There were a few areas that I just had to go in with some polycarbonate cleaner and clean up a little bit of overspray. But once I was happy with that, I then sprayed the body white. I think I did 3 coats of white, and then I just backed it with black. Now, this is sort of something that I've started to do a little bit more of, is backing my bodies in black. As you can see, it hasn't affected the colours at all of the white and the red. Basically, that when you've got the car sitting on the chassis, if it's backed in black, it just looks a bit better, in my opinion. But you don't have to do it, and I can see where it can start to get quite expensive if you don't have a huge range of paints. So that's basically how I did it. And then what I did was I had a combination of the box decals plus the custom decals that I had, plus some other rally decals that I had leftovers from some other kits, and this is what I came up with. So I think it looks good. It's something different, and obviously, like the kit says, 1998 custom, so I do believe that it sort of fits that custom look. Now, not too sure if anyone's picked up these here. These are not the original wheels that the kit comes with. These are some old, like, 2-piece design rally wheels that I had here, and obviously when I purchased them they had the Oz Racing stickers already on them, and I think they're like it's got some drift tyres on it. But like I said, I just use this chassis to sit cars on for display. So yeah, at the moment, without sort of having it on a running chassis, as I said, I think it looks absolutely fantastic as a model on display, and it is definitely something custom. So I do plan on, once I get the WRX 1999 Monte Carlo chassis built, I do plan on having that as a runner, and obviously what I'll do is I'll take the, I'll be able to run either body on that chassis because they're the same wheelbase, I believe, and then that way I can take this out, we can do some run videos. So until then, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed today's video, the custom Ford Escort kit on the TT02 chassis from Tamiya. As always, hit like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next video, or you can click one of these videos that are popping up now, and you'll be able to catch me over there for some more awesome RC content. Until next time, bye.